RPG! Okay, yeah, I just pissed myself!
Hello everybody. Welcome back to our map training video. Okay, in this series I will be showing you the maps on all the various, all the various maps that we will be playing on competitive. Mostly firefights, but either way, whichever game mode you choose, these maps are all going to be played. So yeah, let's just jump into it and I'll stop blabbering. Okay, today we are looking at Ministry. We've already covered the Alpha area of Ministry, the whole route through to Alpha. Okay, I then started looking at Bravo and thought to myself, you know what, there are so many ways to push onto Bravo, and it's such a large portion of the map that I'm going to split it into various Bravo videos. Okay, so the entire Bravo objective will be split into, I think, about 3 or 4 different videos because it's such a large section of the map. For now, I'm going to focus purely on this room that you can see in front of you now. Okay, in other words, I'll be looking just at the interior. It might sound stupid, it doesn't look like such a large area, but there's a lot of ground to cover here, and yeah, you'll see what I mean once we start. Okay, I'm gonna start. You'll see I'm at balcony right now, okay, which is part of the Alpha area, but you know what, this is technically part of Bravo as well. I know it's right on the same floor as Alpha, but you've got this beautiful clear view over the entire Bravo area. Excuse me. Okay, so I'm going to shoot down all the way to pretty much your security entry. Okay, now look at this. You've got 2 doorways right here, which takes you into Bravo. Now these are not the only ways to get into Bravo, but these are going to be, I think, some of your most popular ways of coming into Bravo. A lot of people will die in this little square right here. Okay, so we actually need to choose a very clever little name for this. Okay, calling it lobby, that's not gonna work. There are too many bloody lobbies over here. Okay, this is not a lobby anyway. I'm gonna call this archway. Okay, now this is going to be archway friendly if you are playing as a security or part of the security forces. Okay, so this is archway friendly. A lot of people are going to die here, especially friendlies. Okay, security forces will fall like flies in this little spot here. That does not mean do not use it. This can work to your advantage because people expect you not to use it because you die so often here. So a lot of times they will not be looking at it because they expect you not to come here. Okay, moving along. So from archways you get to what I call flower pot 1. Okay, flower pot 1, obviously directly from archway. This is friendly flower pot 1. Okay, you can actually jump into this and go prone and have a pretty good view of a large portion of this map, and you're actually hidden away quite well. Okay, also just crouching behind it is a very good option, although you do leave your back exposed, but you are able to move a lot quicker, because if you're prone, I mean, your movement is restricted, although your recoil is a lot less. Okay, so I'm not even gonna name this area, we're just gonna call it friendly flower pot 1. Okay, simple as that. If you say someone is, let's look at this. Okay, if I'm an insurgent right now, I'm gonna shout out Tango flower pot 1, 12 o'clock. Okay, that means someone is standing pretty much right here. If I say 3 o'clock, it means the guys over here. If I say 9 o'clock, the guy will be approximately here. Okay, now this is really close to Flowerpot, but saying 6 o'clock might also mean he's over here. 3 o'clock might mean he's over here. Okay, and again 6 o'clock might mean over here, although then you'll probably call him at Arch. Okay, moving on. We've got Flowerpot 2. That's the one right by the windows. Okay, so friendly Flowerpot number 2 is this one. Exact same story, except for now standing here you will have your back exposed to that and that area, as well as that area there, which we will name shortly. Okay, so yeah, that's Flowerpot number 2, and this is Flowerpot number 3. Okay, this is actually a very good little spot because it does give you access to, as you can see, you've got a fairly good view of a rather large part of the map, and sort of standing over here helps you. You've got all of these columns over here sort of protecting you. You've got a bit of a decent view of balcony over there. You've got a decent view of the staircase over there. You even have decent view of the flower bed. Okay, but if someone is inside the flower bed, you are in trouble, because seeing them is pretty tough from this angle, and they will have a clear view on you and you will die. Okay, but yeah, let's move along. Okay, so Flowerpot 3. Okay, I'm not going to go friendly or tango at this point. This is Flowerpot 3. Okay, we'll move along. This is windows, obviously. These are windows, and this area is called windows. Okay, I'm not going to do the outside now. We'll do the outside video just after this video. Okay, so windows. Now from windows, obviously you've got a nice little view over the tank there. You've got a nice, not really such a good view over the hole, but the bunker you can see clearly. You can see the cars, the Humvees, sandbags. Okay, sandbags over there, the scaffolding. Through to the other side of the windows you can actually see Flowerpot over there. That will be Flowerpot 1, and a little bit of Flowerpot number 2. You can see palm trees mid, balcony, staircase, same on this side. Now please note, if you are standing here, you will be capping. Okay, you will be capping Bravo from this position. So all the way from this corner through to Tango side corner, exact same thing, you will be capping. Okay, let's move along. Okay, so from Flowerpots we have the columns. Okay, we're not really going to number or name the columns all that much. You can pretty much just shout out columns mid, columns Flowerpot, or columns stair shaft. I'm going to call this, okay, listen closely now. Again, like I said, there's a lot of stairs on this map. You've got stairs over there, you've got stairs over here, you've got stairs running from Alpha all the way down to Charlie, you've got stairs running from Office all the way up to Alpha. Okay, so there's a crap load of stairs. Right, now these are called Bravo stairs. Okay, Bravo stairs friendly, Bravo stairs Tango over there. Okay, Bravo stairs. You do start capping at the stairs, or on these stairs, approximately, I'd say around here. Okay, the problem with this is standing up, your head sticks out. So use crouch. You do have your back exposed from over here. You have your back exposed pretty much from here, as well as from here. Back is definitely exposed. Okay, so be careful of where you stand here, be aware of what's going on. Okay, that's important. Okay, moving along. So yes, Bravo stairs, now we know. Okay, pushing up we will find palm. Okay, I'm just calling this palm, nothing fancy. This is palm, like palm tree. Okay, you've got this, it's a phoenix clearly. Okay, for those of you who don't know, phoenix, the botanical name for palm trees. Okay, again you can use your 12 o'clock, well, depends on pretty much where you're standing, but if you want to call it on the clocks, I would go from this side. Call it clock from this side. In fact, I'm lying. If you are playing as an insurgent, your clocks will be pretty much from this side. So 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock. Okay, security forces, same thing. 12, 3, 6, 9. Got it. Same with all of these. Okay, if you are playing as a security forces, that's 12, 3, 6, 9. Same over here. 12, 3, 6, 9. Okay, you are playing as an insurgent. 12, 3, 6, 9, and the same goes for all the others. Okay, and as you can see, this is pretty much a mirror image of what's going on this side. Again, you'll see that these have a slightly more bluish color all around, whereas on this side, you know what, they also have a bluish color. Okay, scratch that, they all have a bluish color. Okay, anyway, so palm trees. Okay, this you can call doorway. Okay, but it's sort of pointless, because if you head outside, you will find that there's a scaffolding standing over here. Okay, so giving the doorway and the scaffolding two different names, pointless. So pretty much this entire area that you see here, okay, this is called scaffolding. It just makes naming things a lot easier. Okay, anyway, so we've done the mirror image. Okay, so this will be Bravo stairs on Tango side, flower pot 3, flower pot 1, flower pot 2 on Tango side, and then obviously windows on Tango side, archway Tango side. Okay, now something we did not discuss, because we've only run the tiled area at this point. Okay, now please note I did call this tiled area, okay, because over here you've got carpets. Okay, this is important. I don't think anyone has ever mentioned this on any sort of map tutorial. The tiles and the carpet, that's pretty much two separate areas, because you can only cap Bravo on the tiled area. You cannot cap it on the carpets. Okay, okay, so as I was saying, you've got carpet and you've got the tiled area. Now you cannot cap the objective in the carpet area. Okay, you have to do it on the tile area. Okay, now why this is important: one, it's for capping objectives. Two, if you maybe do a shout out like someone, it will be standing here, has his little gun out, and you find yourself sort of moving out from here, sort of looking in that direction, and boom, dead. Okay, you just got shot. You don't know where that shot came from, although you do know it didn't come from anywhere sort of there. You know it didn't come from behind you, you know it didn't come from there. Okay, you suspect, or maybe you do even know, I'm not sure. You might actually know that it came from carpet area. So it's a lot easier to shout out that I got shot from carpet. So you can say close to staircase on carpet. Okay, so Tango stairs, carpet. Just gives you a bit more of an idea of where you got shot from. Okay, anyway, you'll figure that call out on your own. I'm not going to give away too much. Okay, so yes, carpet, tiles, carpet, tiles. It's simple. It's complicated, but it's simple. Okay, moving on. Here we've got flower bed. Okay, now flower bed is a really interesting little hiding spot. Okay, easiest way to get to flower bed is pretty much from Alpha. If you are on balcony, running down the stairs easily. Oops, sorry, jumped out of map there. Run, jump, and you are in flower bed. If you move up to the front, and go prone. Slide a little bit more forward and look at that. Being prone here gives you a really good view of a lot of the map. Okay, these flowers or plants over here gives you a really good cover. Same as with flower pots, but what's really cool is you can see into this flower pot and you can see into that flower pot over there. Okay, so 2 and 3 is pretty much covered by you. Okay, you might even be able to see a tango move in a faraway flower bed or flower pot. Okay, so sorry, back to flower beds. Yeah, very clear shot here, but you are exposed from the staircase side. Now normally you would actually hear someone if they come running up and making the jump. You should be listening out for that, because if anyone else makes the jump, you are immediately exposed. You're also quite exposed from balcony, especially to snipers, so leaning as close to the wall as you can will make a big difference. Okay, same goes over on this side of the map, also in a little flower bed, exactly the same thing, just as before. Everything is a mirror image of each other. Okay, let's stay down. Alright, we have the balcony staircase. Okay, be careful when shouting these out. It's another set of stairs. These are the balcony stairs. Okay, so remember that, balcony stairs. Okay, now we find ourselves at reception. Okay, we aren't gonna call this a waiting room or whatever. This is all part of reception. Remember that, this is all reception. It's not a very popular hiding spot. Sitting in reception, you are exposed from that side, exposed from that side. If you are aiming in this sort of direction, you are exposed from that side. Aiming in this direction, exactly the same. You can't see much. You can't see the doorway at scaffold. Can't see if anyone's hiding over there by the windows. You know, it's actually a pretty shitty spot to be hiding. You can pretty much only cover flower beds and the bottom of the staircases. That's pretty much it. You can't even see over to archways and flower pot 1 on either side. So it's not really worth hiding here. You are just exposing yourself to getting killed. Okay, and there we go. So people, that is Bravo. I hope you've learned something from this video. I will be covering the rest of the ground floor, which is the Bravo floor, in the next video. Not the entire Bravo area, but I'll show you how to get into Bravo from the various sides. I will show you the outside area in a video all by itself, and coming through just underneath Alpha as well. Okay, so look out for the next video, and I hope you've learned something, and that's it. AD is out. Bye.